I wish I would have known when I was in high school. If I could answer this, I ask myself this question every day. Oh, I wish I would have known that. I wish I would have known that. And there's so many different answers. I wish I would have known how important grades were. It's hard to say that everything revolves around grades, and not everything does, but it is important. It opens doors and it can close doors. It's not good that it can close them, but it does. My doors weren't closed, luckily, but I was not a valedictorian or anything. They had all the doors open. I'm rambling.
Okay, I wish I would have realized that life would go by so quickly, and I was a better financial planner at your age. It's never too soon to start planning, and that's probably the number one thing, is looking more long-term instead of looking short-term. But our teachers never really focused on that, and I wish they would have.
All right.
Okay. I wish that I would have known in high school not to sweat the small stuff. I used to get really, really uptight about really dumb things. And I wish that I could tell myself, don't worry about it, because it all usually works out in the end anyways. And I would save myself a lot of tears and a lot of stress and a lot of headaches probably. So that's what I would tell myself when I was in high school. Don't sweat the small stuff, just let it go.
I wish I would have known how much money it takes to just run a household, have a car, pay a mortgage, the electricity, try to invest in your kids' future for their education. I always knew teaching wouldn't be very lucrative, but I didn't realize how much money that you're missing out on, and therefore your kids are missing out on. I mean, it's nice when you're at the higher level of teaching. I mean, I've been here 22 years, so I'm not complaining, but I really feel sorry for the new teachers who are buying in, because their salaries are pretty low and the raises don't go like they used to, so I wish I would have known that earlier.
What I wish I knew in high school was to concentrate more on GPA and activities, and the biggest advice I would say is not to sweat the small stuff, not to get involved in the petty drama, and just to enjoy life.
Okay, me personally, I do wish I would have studied a little harder. I remember getting to college and math and foreign language were really, really difficult for me, so I would have liked to have taken more of that into college, but I would also like to have just talked to more people and, gotten to know just people better, whether it be, other students or teachers or faculty, just so I can learn more about the real world and know, different points of view. I think you can learn something from almost anyone, and talking to a lot of people will certainly give you that different perspective.
What I wish I would have known in high school was that being cool is subjective, and I think I didn't have as much fun as I could have or should have because I was afraid of what everyone would think of me, and I needed to just be myself and let my joy shine through instead of worrying about being cool.
If I knew then what I know now, what I wish I had known in high school, I wish that I had not been so wrapped up in some minor issues. I wish that I could have seen the bigger picture and know that some minor problems are just going to go away on their own. And I also wish if I had known that I am going to be an English teacher when I grow up, I think I would have read more books and I would have watched just a little bit less TV.
When I was younger, one thing that I wish I would have known about high school is that it's not as it is portrayed in movies like High School Musical. I was very upset when I came to high school.
I wish I would have known when I was younger that boys don't define me. I spent a lot of my time, my freshman, sophomore, and even junior year, worrying so much about boys, wanting to get a boyfriend, and it took away from a lot of my high school experience. I could have been more involved with my friends, more involved in clubs and anything else, but no, I was worrying about, oh, why don't boys like me? What's wrong with me? But there was nothing wrong with me. Just because they didn't like me didn't mean that I was incomplete, and I didn't need a boyfriend to make myself whole. and now I know that.
What I wish I would have known is that the only person you can really count on is yourself. My freshman year, I was really dependent on other people, and about halfway through high school, I ended up all alone without any idea of what to even do. So, the only person you can count on is yourself.